Hey guys, Rich Pasini here. As a lot of you may have noticed, for those who are new and to my current subscribers, my format's kind of changed. And if it sounds like I don't care about, how I create my videos, I do. It's just that sometimes, when you're doing your best, you try your hardest, sometimes it's not always like you think. It's not like you give it your all, and sometimes the all is not the best. You know what I'm saying? So today what I'm going to talk about is good content is king on YouTube. That's today's title. If you guys want to stick around, hear me out, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. Yes, I changed the format around here on this YouTube channel. Some people may say, well, you're doing it for the better. Some people may say you're doing it for worse. Whatever. If people like me, they like the content, they'll hit that subscribe button. If they don't, they'll just pass through. What I want to talk about this morning, well, actually, it's still morning yet. It's like 11:39 over here a.m. I'm in the East Coast of New York. And I came across on my Gmail from YouTube creators about how to find out if your subscribers are subscribed to your channel and watching your videos and so forth, watch time, something like that. And I'm not an authoritative figure on creating a YouTube channel. Matter of fact, I do probably just the opposite of what a lot of successful YouTube creators do. I don't have an expensive camera in front of me. I have a little webcam I bought for under $100. I don't know if you can see this here. See this here? This is a Lab-Tech mic. You know what I use to make it sound good? You know what I paid for this here? I bought this at a local thrift store. $2.50. You know how I make it sound good? I use this program called Voice Meter. Yes, Voice Meter. You can adjust it, fine tune it, and you can make a cheap mic sound good. I was looking at the Blue Yetis and all that stuff there. I went to my local electronics store on here. I was looking at them, $160. Some even like that. There's one I was with my brother the other day. We went to Micro Center over here, and it was like $259. That's insane. That's insane for a microphone. That's crazy. People may say, well, if you want good quality audio and stuff like that, video, you got to make that investment. I've been using a cheap little webcam. It's an HP webcam I got for under $100. Maybe even it was $100, whatever. This thing, like I said, this Lab-Tech mic I picked up for $2.50 at my local thrift store. I brought it home. I wasn't sure it was going to work. But, I'm very conservative and very frugal, too. I'm a very frugal person. Anyway, with that set aside, I don't need to, rehash on my cheapness and frugalness. That's me, and I'm not going to change. That's just the way it is. But I got this email this morning from YouTube creators, and what I'm starting to find out is a lot of this stuff, even TubeBuddy, I love TubeBuddy, I love vidIQ. I like those programs there. They kind of will help you, get subscribers and views and all that stuff there. They come out with a lot of little things, bells and whistles. The only thing with the bells and whistles is you got to pay for them, and I don't like monthly charges right now. I'm very, like I said, I'm a very conservative spender. If I don't need to spend on jacking bills up, I will go that route. I'm not going to subscribe to you. As far as like subscription, not subscribe to you as a YouTube creator, subscribe for subscriptions. I'm talking about where you got to pay. However, I wouldn't mind, like I said, if there are YouTube creators out there that do have Patreon accounts where they say if you want to subscribe to help support their channel, that's a different story. It's one YouTube creator helping another YouTube creator. If I start a Patreon account, if my YouTube channel could ever grow to 1,000 subscribers, where I could have a Patreon account, I would love to have my subscribers, maybe support the channel by making little contributions and stuff like that. Would help. People may say, well, not to sound contradictory, would you buy a more expensive mic, or would you buy a better, camera or something like that instead of a little webcam to make your videos if you were getting support like that? That all depends. It depends, what it is, how much money would be coming in, it depends. I don't know. I'm not there yet. I can't even grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers, so I'll let you know if I ever get to that stage what I will do, and I will be the first to tell you upfront and honest. For people who do follow me on this YouTube channel, I tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat anything, okay? If there's something that bothers me, I'll share it with you. I'm not going to get too personal, but I will share certain things with you guys, okay? But I'm not going to sit there and, give you my whole life story. I think I talked about nothing similar to that. I gave a brief bio about how I got into this line of work, well, if you want to call it that, YouTube full-time and doing eBay full-time. I've already talked about it in my other videos, so there's no sense to keep rehashing the same thing over and over again. But on the other hand, if you are new to my YouTube channel, or if you're just visiting for the first time, I got into this year, doing YouTube and eBay full time back in June of 2016. I went through two company layoffs and one company bankruptcy. Okay, so the last one was in 2016. I really loved the job. It was great. I loved the people I worked with. Unfortunately, my job, along with 1,000 other jobs, got outsourced overseas. And I'm not a fan of outsourcing, but we're not going to go into that topic because that'll only keep me going, and I don't need to go that direction. This YouTube video right now, for what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, the title, like I said again, the title is "Good Content is King on YouTube." Putting out good content, being real, do it, and follow follow your dreams and passions. I always say in my other videos, when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, be authenticated and let it grow organically. Okay, there's a lot of it. I get a lot really confused at times when I follow all these different successful creators out there, and they do put out good information. Don't get me wrong; these guys are good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But sometimes it's like that old expression: "Too many cooks spoil the broth." You get somebody talking about this side, this one's talking about that. And you got all these different things coming at you. You get information overload. All right, I always keep a pen and paper with me. I always got a pen with me, if you notice that. I always do that there because sometimes when I'm listening to these guys, I like to jot notes down. Now, people say, well, you could always go back to the video and watch it over again, over and over. I like things on paper. I like to refer to, you know what I'm saying? I always like to, then I like to add to my notes and so on and so forth. For me, that's how I like to, develop this YouTube channel to grow, and I like to implement new ideas within it. But again, I like listening to these guys, and they really do give you good advice. Probably a lot better than what I would give you because I'm not an authoritative figure on growing a YouTube channel. But the only thing I will say is this: and I'm not saying this authenticates me as an authoritative figure on YouTube, Mr. YouTube creator here, because I'm not by any means. Okay, I have over 1,000 videos. That doesn't make me any better than a person that has 50 or 10 or 1. Okay, all that tells you is that I've been producing videos pretty much on a daily basis, or try to on a daily basis, and I started way back when. I registered this channel back in July of 2013. It was dormant for a while, and then I started really cranking the videos out from 2016. I mean, I think I have other videos prior to that, but for the most part, I really started churning them out on a daily basis with demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos, and then I started branching out into the reseller news, Let's Talk eBay. And now here I am today to February 2020. Today is actually February 25th, 2020. Talking about the changes I did, well, a couple of weeks ago. You've seen the videos. You've seen the formats change. No more formal intro anymore. No more formal outro. You want to subscribe, you like me, subscribe. You don't, that's fine. If I sound like I have a no caring attitude, don't take it the wrong way. Sometimes it's just the way it comes out, and sometimes you give the expression, I give it my all, I try the hardest, and nothing seems to work. Well, that's what's happened with me. I've been trying to put out good videos. I use different backgrounds, different backdrops, I should say. And, I don't know if that turns people on, turns people off. It doesn't really make a difference to me because I like those things. I like to add in that there to me, with my videos. So if it does, people don't like it, maybe it's a distraction, whatever, I apologize. But that's me, okay? Some of the YouTube creators keep it real. They videotape in their basements, or they got a finished basement, that is, or I've seen some people doing videos in their bedrooms. They're sitting on their bed, or they got a desk in their bed, whatever, and they're working on things, or they're working in the kitchen or the living room, and so on and so forth. I don't. Okay, I use, like I said again, I got a white screen behind me in a living room environment, and there's times I set it up, I set it down, whatever. But I do that for a reason. Well, not only that, I mean, I don't need to broadcast the whole world of what inside my living room looks like. I mean, you've already seen it many times over anyway, But that's besides the point. That's the way it is. Okay, that's the way I am. But anyway, getting back to that email I got from my Gmail account. I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to bump out of here, show you, and then I show you how I follow the steps and the procedures what these guys talk about. Now, YouTube Creators is a very good channel, a YouTube channel, especially if you are a YouTube creator or just starting out and you want to learn how to get started creating your videos. You might want to watch that. There's a couple other ones they have. I can't think of the other one as well. But anyway, this person is talking about how to check your subscribers, if they're watching, who's unsubscribed, who's subscribed to your videos. And like that old song, "Sing Along with Mitch." There used to be an old saying like that. It was I guess it was a song like that, or something. I don't know if it was like from the 30s or 40s, whatever. And it was like that, "Sing Along with Mitch." Well, I was trying to follow this guy, okay, the YouTube creator guy, and I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm going to show you whatever he's talking about. I'm going to do. It doesn't work like that. Now, I don't know. I think if this is the case, I didn't really research all the way into it with this video. But when YouTube puts these things out there, just like TubeBuddy or vidIQ, they'll put out certain things there. They'll show you certain things, right? Like the little bells and whistles in their packages there, right? Their software packages. But the thing is, you have to have so many thousands of subscribers in order to, use these other features. And I don't. Okay, so with this one here, what this person's talking about, now here's the thing. Some people may say, well, maybe they didn't roll its new process out to all the YouTube creators. Now, I don't know how many YouTube creators there are. They say there's 2 billion people on YouTube. So I don't know. Maybe it's something new they're rolling out. So I'm going to give the person the benefit of the doubt. But I'm thinking that if I was able to use this feature, it give me an idea to see if it was working for me, which it ain't, and I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to prove it to you. It's nice to know how many people who subscribed, the percentage of people. Now I got supposedly 608 subscribers, but I mean, how many people turned on the bell notification icon to actually watch the videos as opposed to not? So that kind of like gives me a little indication there that, hey, you're putting out these videos, you're getting a small percentage of people, even though you got subscribers, that many people are not watching your videos. Okay, and then again, you got the view duration. How many people are watching? If the people do watch, how long are they watching it for? That's why I cut out doing, and this video is going to probably be a lot longer than normal because I'm rambling on here. But for the most part, some people may watch you for 5 minutes, 7 minutes. I even had something like 3 minutes on an hour video or whatever. Now, I know when people see those type of videos, especially the timestamp on there, that's an hour and 5 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes, they're not going to watch the whole thing. But, I'm always like, how can you say it? I always put it out there with the intentions that there may possibility be some people will watch the video all the way through. But some people don't want to watch a whole hour video unless you're doing a documentary, and I'm not a person that does documentaries on certain things. I don't right now. But if I did, I would expect somebody to watch it from point A to point B. But that's not the case here. Okay, that's not the case. So if you're wondering why there's a big trip up in my way I'm doing my videos and the way I'm changing things around, it's because of those reasons. Okay, I look at my YouTube analytics, I see the graphs. Sometimes it's depressing, but you know what? With this here, and this is not to turn anybody off. Okay, this is not to turn anybody off. You got to keep pushing and striving. Okay, like I said again. Maybe the formalities that I was doing, like I was very formal when I used to start my thing. Hello, this is Rich Pasini. Welcome to RJ, whatever, or welcome to Reselling News. Blah, blah. I'm trying to be something I'm not. And so that's probably what turned people off. Who is this guy? He's reselling news. Who is this guy? There's no professional background behind me. I'm not no authoritative figure like some people that are like, I'm not like a ABC News or CBS, whatever. It sounds like, oh, this guy's trying to be like that. But, it is. I maybe I do it with fun, but I really do enjoy what I do. But again, I decided it wasn't working. This channel is growing, not in leaps and bounds, but it's a snail's pace growth. And that's okay, I understand. And we learn through our own trials and tribulations. We're going to learn through our mistakes, okay? Not everybody's going to be into the same things you're into. And you got to expect that, okay? Just like I'm creating this video. Some people may not be into what I'm talking about and say, this guy's crazy. I'm not going to listen to him. You don't know what he's talking about. But that's fine. You're going to have pros and cons for everything. And you know what they say about opinions? Everybody's got opinions. We all have one. And that's okay. All right. Constructive criticism, in some cases, if you create a YouTube channel and you feel that people are making derogative statements or if they're saying really nasty things, folks, all I can tell you is this. Don't leave it on your YouTube channel. When you get that notification and if you see a person's cursing or making fun at you or name calling or whatever, don't even bother getting involved with them. Don't get into a cyber war with these people because all it's going to do is escalate back and forth, and it's not worth it. Okay, just remove it and don't even answer that comment. Let it move on. Just let it dissipate from your mind and move on. Don't let it upset you and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person said that about me. I've been on YouTube channels, folks, where I seen people. There was one particular channel I seen, well, there's quite a few of them, where this girl, this woman, young woman, was talking about dieting, okay? And she was talking about, how she was, she was on, a little on the heavy side, and she was talking about losing weight and stuff like that there, and so on and so forth. And it was going on and on and on. And I was listening to it. Now you might say, well, what brought you to that there? I don't know. I was just, these are things that come up, suggested, recommended videos. Sometimes when you're looking at stuff for dieting yourself, like I like to watch what I eat. And anyway, I came across this video and I turned it on, what to see was. It seemed like an interesting title. So anyway, I turned it on. I'm watching it, and then I always like to read the comments. Whenever I watch videos like that, I like to scroll down to the comments, and I like to read what these people have. And there were such nasty, nasty, arrogant comments that people left on there, let alone the people on there leaving these nasty comments should be ashamed of themselves, making fun, calling a person names and stuff like that. Hey, listen. Not everybody is, we're all not prima donnas here. We're all not like, GQ men or models or, what do you call it, the Ford modeling agencies where you get these beautiful people in there. They got nice figures and shapes and stuff like that. Who in God's name are they to sit there making fun of other people in there? And the person's trying to help you out. And then they get the thumbs down. That's what I get those every now and then, and it doesn't really bother me. You want to give a thumbs down, thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up on my videos, but if you can give a thumbs down, it doesn't turn me off, and it's not going to make me change anyway my mindset. I'm still going to keep putting videos out. I don't care how many thumbs down I get, okay? That don't bother me. But looking at the comments that these people said about that poor woman trying to help people out, and I'm reading the comments and scrolling, and it wasn't like one or two. It was quite a few. And I don't know how many it was. If there was like a 500, whatever, I'm not going to read all 500 comments. But that's terrible how people could sit there and denigrate someone and say these horrible things to a person who's trying to help you, me, whoever, and they're sharing their experience about themselves. And they sit there and say these horrible things about people like that. That's terrible. And that's not what, and that's when this title here, when I say good content is king on YouTube, that's not the good content I'm talking about, folks. The good content I'm talking about is being real, be yourself, be original, and let your channel grow organically. And don't sit there, and if you're a person that, people do frown on this, unfortunately, it's out there. But if you're going to get involved with it, I tell you guys in my videos, I don't discuss religion and politics, and there's no profanity on here. I was on another channel yesterday. This young woman, I'm not mentioning names, every other word is F this, and this person's got millions of subscribers. It's got millions of subscribers. Every other word was F. And then the friends are cursing, F this, F that. Oh, what the F I do? I can't believe I effing did that. Everything was F. Why do you got to pepper that into a conversation? Seriously, why do you have to pepper that into a conversation? It doesn't make sense. It's not. People say they judge you by how you speak. Okay, I'm not no professor or a person that's got an MBA or anything backing me up. But at the same time, my gosh, use a little diplomacy when you're talking to people. You don't need to pepper that conversation there and talk like you're hanging out with your high school friends, on a Friday afternoon after school, and you're sitting there with a bunch of people, shooting the breeze, and you're popping that thing out, that word in there. It doesn't make sense. To me, it's a turnoff. Okay, I don't even subscribe to that person. I just happen to check it out and the reason why I check those videos out. Okay, I want to share this with you guys. You're probably wondering, why do I go to certain videos? And I'm not going to tell you who I go to because they got enough notoriety. They're successful anyway. The reason why I go to those videos, and you may want to do the same thing, but let me explain before you get more into it. Before I get more into that, I go there to see what captivated their audience. Why are people tuning into that specific person? All right, they may like the person if it's a young girl, whatever. They may have a young audience appealing to them, and I understand that. They're not going to want to have an old guy. Let's say I was 75 years old, 80 years old, talking about this to make I'm not going to get an audience like that. Maybe I would get a small percentage, but for the most part, I'm going to get people older that are going to watch my videos. But for the reason why I tuned into some of these videos is I want to see what turns people onto them. Why are they watching that video? Why are they like not held captive in a sense, but why are they watching those videos? What is it that intrigues them? What holds their interest? And I try to get that idea. Okay, that's why, like when I was talking about changing over my video with different format, I'm not going to be formal anymore because a lot of these people start off like, oh, today I'm going to do this and that. If it's a vlogger, I'm a vlogger too. But and that's why I said that's why I change. I'm changing my format. Okay, that's why I'm changing my format, because it doesn't pay to be too formal anymore when it comes to introductory. At least for my channel, it's not. Some people, they don't start off like I start off. They go, boom, right into the topic. And that's what I'm doing. Is it going to grow my channel? I don't know. Will they lose subscribers? Maybe so. If they do, hey, it's been nice. It's been real having you. I love to have you here. Stay subscribed. But if you're going to go, then go. It's something I can tell you. You do what you have to do. If you don't like me, you don't like the content I put out, then yes, you're going to hit that unsubscribe button. That's fine. I understand. I accept that. And I also, like I said again, I could take constructive criticism. If someone puts something out there and they think I should do something better or talk about a different topic or maybe change the way I'm doing my videos, I'll listen to you. If you're going to start making any derogative remarks, calling me names, making fun, I'll tell you right up to boot. I'm just going to hit that remove button, and I'm not going to get no response for you. So don't waste your time, typing on your computer keyboard over there, because it'll be a waste of time. I'm not going to respond to you. I don't make YouTube videos to come on to this, channel here, on this channel, on my video channel, YouTube channel, to be made fun of and called names or whatever. Not that it's happened, but just to give people preempt them, I'm not going to respond to you. Okay, so you could do all you want. I'm not going to respond to you. So, what's that saying? Kill it with kindness. I'm not going to respond to you. I've just got to let it go like that. I'm not going to sit here and mitigate between you and me or whatever other people. I'm going to do what I got to do is right. And if you don't like my content, don't check it out. That's fine. Anyway, outside of that rant, I just want to show you really quick. Well, I can't say quick all the time. But in this particular video, this is going to be a lot longer than expected, and I apologize, but I got to get it out there. I'm going to show you the message I got on my Gmail from YouTube creators. I'm going to play a little of the clip of it, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk along with it. I'm going to follow the same guy's way he said, telling us how to check for your subscribers. Okay, and I'm going to show you that. When it comes to YouTube, I think that pertains to people that have either, like I said, maybe they didn't roll it all out, all the way out the program. Maybe it's still in the beta version, whatever. And not everybody got it, because I know sometimes there's a guy I follow. I think his name is Tom. He's I think Creator Insiders. I think there's YouTube Creators Insiders. I think something like that. And he'll talk about that there. He'll say this thing's still rolling up. So he even preempts you, tells you that not everybody's going to be getting this just yet, but it will be coming out, I guess, eventually to all the YouTube subscribers. But right now, for me, I don't have that feature. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So let me bump out of here, and the title is over here with notifications sent to my subscribers. Okay. Now look, I love the YouTube creators. I love Creators Insiders. I believe they have a couple of different ones there, and you can learn a lot from these people. Okay. So anyway, I said, I like the title with notifications sent to my subscribers. So you click it on, and then you're going to get this here, the Creators channel, but it goes under YouTube Creators. And again, I don't have the subscriber base like these people have, but we'll watch it. We're going to watch a little in this here. I'm going to have to mute my mic, and then I'm going to show you that I'm going to try everything this person's talking about. All right, I'm going to walk along with it, and you're going to see that I don't get the same results as this person's doing. So let me mute my mic. Let's check this out really quick.
Hi, I'm James, Product Manager for YouTube Notifications. In this video, we'll show you how to see how many of your subscribers have all notifications turned on for your channel, and then show you how many of those subscribers receive notifications for any video you've publicly uploaded. To get started, go to the Channel Analytics section of YouTube Studio, then click on the Audience tab at the top.
Okay, I'm going to try that right now. Okay, I'm going to go to YouTube Studio. A little lagging here. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to go to Analytics, like he said. And he also said, go to Audience, right? But let's follow this here first. Hold on for a second. Okay. Now, I want you to see something here.
Here you'll find the subscriber bell notifications card.
Okay, let's try it. Look what I get. My mouse cursor is going crazy here. Okay, here we go. Here's mine. He said go to audience, right? Okay. Where is that card? Where is it? Now, this will tell you basically how many people watch time from subscribers. This is why, now, see here, and when you mouse over this here, this information thing here, it says activity from viewers who are logged out or not subscribed to the channel of the video they are viewing. Okay, now, if they're referring to this particular video, it's one thing. But when he's talking about, what he's talking about here, subscribers who turned on all notifications, I don't see this here. See a subscriber bell notifications? I don't see it. Now again, maybe the program wasn't rolled out to a lot of people. Okay, maybe it's new. Look it over here. Subscribe. This is not my channel now. Okay, it says subscribers who turned on all notifications from your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. I can't see this here. I don't have this. See what it says watch time for subscribers? Okay. Now, I get that window, watch time for subscribers, but where is that window here? Is it here? Where is it? Where did it go? Where is that window? I don't see it. This is what I'm talking about. See, these are the things, and if you click, well, people say, well, why don't you hit see more? See more doesn't give you much more information. It gives you a whole, it opens this window, and it shows you all the crazy stuff here. Subscribe, who's not subscribed, watch time, well, here's the viewers, whatever. You know, subscribers here, whatever. But it also, all right, it gives you a little information on certain videos that people had watched. Okay? But for the most part, I don't get all that other stuff. I don't get that. I don't get the stuff that pointed out there. I'm going to go back over here if I can get it. Okay? So as you can see, it's here. And people say, well, maybe you got to hit the see more. I hit the see more here. I tried it. It brings you to this window. Okay? And yes, does it give you a thing? It's not subscribed. Yeah. Unknown, subscribed. You might say, well, maybe that's good. That's one thing. I'm talking about the little features that help you out. Okay? Now you might say, well, maybe it works just almost the same way. Here, remember I was telling you about the average view duration? Check this out, folks. Look, I want to show this here to you. And this is why you might be wondering why I'm doing the videos, or if I sound annoyed or upset or whatever. All right, people say, well, maybe that's, you know, maybe you got a right to feel that way. Okay, whatever. Look, average view duration, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay? Average percentage viewed, 16.8, 6.6. Okay? Watch time hours. Okay? Does it go down anymore? No, I think that's where it stops. Okay? And it shows you not subscribed, unknown, and subscribed. All right? So this is why, you know, if people are wondering why I feel the way I do at times, it's because when I look at my analytics and I see this stuff here, I'm going to bump out this window, so I'm going to close this video out after this, but don't go anywhere just yet. I want to just give my closing thoughts. Okay. You've seen what I was referring to. You've seen some of my stuff there. I don't know if I'm allowed to share it. I don't see the big deal. All I'm doing is sharing information with you, my YouTube channel, just basically showing you what's, you know, showing you the analytics about how my channel is operating. This is why the big change came with my YouTube channel. Okay? This is why the big change came. Because, folks, I'll be honest with you, like I said again, if you are going to start a YouTube channel, or you think about starting a YouTube channel, keep it short and sweet. Okay? Keep it short and sweet. You know, like that old saying, make a long story short. Exactly. Make a long story short. Plain and simple. Because, folks, maybe you say, well, maybe people may make the difference. Say, the reason why people ain't watching your videos that long is because maybe you're talking about a topic or something that's not of interest. That is true. That could happen. That's possible. It is possible. But at the same time, why should I waste my time if that's the case? Then, you know, this is what I'm trying to say. After looking at the analytics and the watch time with that specific topic, why waste my time producing a video for a half hour, 45 minutes, or to an hour, or whatever. Why waste my time? If that's the only the time that people are going to spend watching my videos, why waste my time? Doesn't make sense. So that's why, if you're wondering what's the big trade-up, how come all of a sudden you got this change? You seem different. Your personality seems so different. You seem like you're more like, you got like that way about you. You're more feisty in the way you do things, or the way you talk, or you present yourself. It's because of things of this nature. There's a saying: some gave all gave some. And when you put your all out there and you're not getting it's like investing in a stock. Your ROI, return on investment. You're putting all this information out there and you're getting nothing in return. Low subscriber base, small view time, view duration. People ain't watching the videos that long. No subscribers, unsubscribers, and the list goes on. It's like when these successful YouTubers out there say, starting a YouTube channel is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It is a marathon. It's a lot of work. I never expected my channel to grow in leaps and bounds. I mean, with the stuff I'm putting out there, I'm putting out just like a lot of other people. I've been on YouTube channel. People may say, well, maybe the content you're putting out, it's not really worth watching. But then again, people will watch, as I talked about this other video, people will watch a guy in a car, well, not a guy in a car, but all you see is a rear tire running over apples and grapes and everything else, and yet the guy's got thousands of views, thousands of subscribers. It don't figure. Okay, so I mean, you tell me. You're going to say, well, maybe my stuff, my YouTube channel is not good, maybe the content's not good, but yet somebody running over, squashing things, that's a channel to watch. People say, well, maybe that's entertaining. Yeah, people want to see stuff like that. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, go on my driveway and set stuff up and run it and squish it and stuff like that. Watch people watch that there and help people to watch it. I'm not going to do things like that. And I don't recommend you people do things like that. Just like I wouldn't recommend anybody doing crazy, zany antics that's going to put your life in danger. Folks, like I said it before, and I'll say it again. The title of this video is Good Content is King on YouTube. And I am going to keep producing videos, whether people watch it or not, whether they subscribe or not. It doesn't make a difference. If I feel I'm putting out good content, and no matter what it may be, I like taking pictures of clouds. I have, moving pictures of the weather when we get bad weather and stuff like that, or, doing different things of that nature. I like talking about, the cameras I use, or I talk about digital photography, whatever. I'm not a professional videographer, and I'm not a professional photographer, but I like to share those topics, share tips and tricks on how I take pictures, or what kind of equipment I use, which is not really state of the art, but it's not junk either. But I like to share these things with people. So, like I said before, and I'll say it again in my videos, spice is the variety of life. I like to talk about different things. Now, I see people that have YouTube channels about eBay. And their channels, there's one guy started a YouTube channel. Within 1 year, he's growing in leaps and bounds. And all he's doing is talking about the stuff he bought and what he sold it for. And people say, well, yeah, those are the type of videos people like, because they're learning from it. I do videos on certain things like that, what I bought and what I sold. I don't tell you what I actually paid for it, but I'll tell you what sold or whatever. I do videos similar to that. But it's probably not enough to draw an audience like this. Now, this person, that's all their channel is. It deals with eBay. And people may say, well, that's probably the key to his success, because that's what he's talking about, eBay. And what he buys, what he sells, people are learning because they're getting ideas of what to buy, what people are looking for to sell on eBay. And that's why he has a repetitive audience where people keep subscribing and keep going back to watch his videos. That's true. If you have a niche like that, where people are going to come to that specific your channel because of that specific title or whatever thing you're talking about, yeah, that's going to draw people to your channel, and it may also draw them to subscribe to you. But for the most part, I like I said again, I like to talk about different things. I'm a vlogger. I not only, like I said, I like to vlog about different things. That's why I tripped up this whole thing the last couple of weeks ago. I started doing different things. I'm sure you guys who subscribe to me notice my videos have changed. The format's changed. I've changed. I tried all that there, and it wasn't working. Now I noticed, again, I could be wrong, but I noticed a little uptick in subscribers since I've had changed them, changed the format. A little uptick, not much, an uptick. I mean, if I get 2 subscribers, I lose 2 subscribers. Don't figure, right? But again, the people who subscribe to you at one point, they may get tired of you, and don't take it offensive or the wrong way, or they may get tired of your content. Doesn't mean it's anything personal. Like we said, well, don't take it personal. You have the expression, don't take it personal. No, seriously, don't take it personal. It's not that they despise you. Oh, God, not that person again. I'm so tired of you. And they hit the unsubscribe button. It's maybe they have different interests. Or some cases, like if you get subscribed, you're losing subscribers. I heard sometimes YouTube will, I don't know, I'm not saying deactivate these subscribers or inactive accounts, but I thought they do stuff like that. They kind of like purge out inactive accounts because like people start them and they're not doing anything. That's what I thought I heard. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought I heard. Don't figure. So, again, there's a lot of variables with this here. Create a YouTube channel. And again, I am not sitting here behind this webcam here talking to you as an authoritative figure on how to create a YouTube channel. Okay? I'm not no big YouTube success creator here where I could talk and say, well, I amazed 50 million subscribers. Look at me, I'm doing great. Let me tell you something, without mentioning names. The people who started those YouTube channels way back when, 2011, 2012, 2013, whatever, even though I started my 20, I'm talking about, but people who are successful today, if you look at their YouTube channels, how they started, it's not rocket science, folks. It really ain't rocket science. It's just that the timing was perfect. They had a young captive audience. The people, I'm not going to mention their names, they're successful enough. They're making tons of cash. If you look at Social Blade, I'm not going to promote their channels. If anything, I want to promote my own channel. And they're doing phenomenal, according to Social Blade. If you look at the amounts of money these people make, according again to Social Blade, $39,000 a month, $79,000 a month, $300,000 a month, and you look it up with the yearly things, like, holy smokes, they're making millions of dollars a year. They're doing fantastic, phenomenal. Kudos to them. But if you look at way back when they started, their videos, their YouTube videos were nothing to write home about. It wasn't like they're doing a Warner Brothers production here. You might have seen people dabbling with electronics, or you may get somebody that's talking about, I don't know, maybe starting a cooking channel. Look at that lady I talk about. That woman, I can't think of her name. I should just put it in there. The woman who started a Mexican cooking channel. 1 year. Within 1 year, if my memory serves me, 1 year, she amazed 1.2 million subscribers. I talk about some other videos. And when, again, looking at Social Blade, according to their figures of what this person's making, probably of AdSense, that person's doing great. They're doing phenomenal. And the channel, as far as I know, is probably still growing. So, again, you don't have to, this is not something where you sit there and say, I got to do this, I got to push. Look, everyone wants great videos. We all do. I want great videos too, but let's face the facts, folks. We are YouTube creators, okay? We create our videos with cell phones, cameras, digital, SLR cameras, whatever. I'm sitting here behind a webcam. Unless you're going to have a professional crew where you could buy a camera that's, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 or whatever, and you're doing something special. I'm sure there are people out there, and I'm sure the YouTube subscribers, the ones that are successful, I'm sure they have a lot better equipment now. They have people doing the video editing and stuff like that. When you get to that stage in life where you're making all this tons of money, you could hire people to make really great videos, special effects, and you could see everything. The quality's right up to snuff. It's great. But let's face the facts. We're all we are is small YouTube creators starting out. I am. All right, maybe I'll speak for myself. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I'm a small-time creator, and I make my videos sometimes on occasion with my iPhone. I got an old iPhone 5S. It works. And I got a little cheap webcam, HP webcam I use that's mounted on my monitor right now. I paid probably $100 for it, under $100. And as I told you earlier, I'm using a little cheap LabTech mic where I use this software called Voice Meter, where you could adjust it and fine tune it and make it sound good. I did a video on it, make a cheap mic sound good. You got to look in there. It's one of the videos. And I think I even do a little demo before and after how it works. So you can check it out. I'm very conservative. I'm very frugal. Again, if people say, well, would you ever buy more expensive equipment? That all depends, folks. It all depends. I can't say right at this point in time right now. I can't even get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, let alone worrying about anteing up and getting better equipment to take videos. I can't do it. It's not in the budget. And no, I'm not looking. This ain't no sympathy video. I'm not looking for, would you expect us to contribute to your channel? No, absolutely not. I'm not asking for that. I'm just trying to say, if I did build up a good subscriber base where people did like me and respect me and like the content I put out, yeah, if I had a Patreon account and if people want to subscribe to my, not subscribe to my channel, well, I hope they subscribe to my channel and want to support me through a Patreon account to keep the channel going, keep me going, yeah, why not? Why not? Time is money, right? Some people say, well, I'm watching you. My time is money too. I'm just saying, we can go back and forth with this here. But the point I'm trying to say is, it all depends on the situation at that time. Okay? People who start those Patreon accounts, they do it for other reasons. They may do it for a charitable cause. Like they may say, well, if I have a Patreon account, any funds I get, it's going to be I'm going to go to a charitable cause. It's to support the channel here, to keep me. That's why sometimes I've been on channels that have Patreon accounts and people say, well, by you're supporting the channel, it keeps us be able to produce more videos, whatever, keep it going. Okay? It's like anything else. Just like the news broadcasting companies, they're like the regular professional news companies, CBS and NBC, all that there, they get their sponsorships and stuff like that, and they have, people contributing to them to keep that channel going, to keep them on the air. Okay? So, I'm not saying it's almost the same thing like that, but it's similarities in a way. Yeah, would I like to create this YouTube channel to become hundreds of thousands and maybe millions of subscribers so that I can have AdSense raking in a nice income? We all would. Don't tell me you wouldn't. You're a YouTube creator. You're here watching my video. I'm sure you would love to have thousands or millions of subscribers where you could make a comfortable living off of YouTube. I know that's what I'm thinking. I'm not lying to you guys. And I'm sure a lot of people, that's why we are starting YouTube channels. Because people see other successful people like, do what you love to do. I do YouTube full time. And they're making all this tons of cash. Who wouldn't want to? You got to be out of your mind if you didn't do that there. Especially if it's something you love to do. I love making videos. I do. I love making videos. I like taking pictures of clouds. I like doing, I like taking pictures of natural things or whatever. Videos, I should say. I love doing that. It's something I always love to do. And when YouTube came along, it was like a dream that come true. When they gave the opportunity for people to post videos on here, on this platform, it was the best thing that ever happened. And kudos to Google, and kudos to the people who started YouTube. For introducing this to a lot of people, because I gotta say one thing, all honesty, and this is the truth from what I see, from what I've been reading. YouTube has made many people very wealthy. Many people. You might say, well, I don't know about that. Well, just do a Google search and see how many people. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, well, that's exception to the rule. You're going to have people that are making multi-millions of dollars doing YouTube and sponsorships, branding, and all that other stuff. But I'm trying to say, they're only depicting the high-end people. When you go to Social Blade, if you go to a person and you look them up, copy and paste their name in a Social Blade search engine. I know people say you can't go by that, but it'll give you a ballpark figure of what those people are making according to Social Blade. Okay? And there are a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people making hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars, all different denominations as far as income coming in. And they're doing it. And I see it. Okay, I do my research like that there. Okay, and I see it. And you could do the same thing. But I'm just trying to say, in regards to with me doing this YouTube channel, is it diversified? Yes. Is it diversity what's causing it too much to where people don't. You're putting too many things out there, and you're adding too much to the too much spice to the sauce, so to speak, and maybe that's why it's turning people off. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think back in the day when I was doing demos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos, I think that's what caused some people to subscribe to my channel. Now, being I don't do it as much, maybe that's why some of those people that were with me back in 2013 or whatever, 2015, 14, whatever, maybe they unsubscribed because they said, hey, this guy's not doing demo videos anymore. I don't want to watch about reselling news or Let's Talk eBay. So maybe those are the ones that unsubscribed. But listen, folks, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be still doing videos, so keep watching. My name is Rich Pasini. Thanks for hanging in there. And if you like this video or any of my videos, if you look back at some of them, if you want to check them out, please do. You'll see the early ones when I was like very blasé doing them. I was very shy back then. I didn't know. You feel funny talking in a webcam. It's like you're talking to somebody. It's like going on an interview. You're talking to the HR guy over there across the desk, because you don't know what to say sometimes. Because you know that even though with the audience that's on YouTube, there are people going to watch it. That's one thing I said with the YouTube analytics. I do get to see how many views I get within a month. It also shows you that too. And for a small-time operator like me on this YouTube channel, I do get quite a bit of views monthly. I'm talking not one day, or some days it might say only 300 views, 150 views, 100 views, 90 views, whatever. I'm a small-time guy. I don't expect to have 50,000 views. But again, as I told you once before, I'll just leave this with you. When you do see people that have thousands upon thousands of views, look how many subscribers they have. That's why I would say, I could be wrong, 9 out of 10, that's why they got thousands upon thousands of views. I follow one guy that's got over 100,000 subscribers. And when he pops a video out, he gets thousands of views. And most likely, he doesn't get 100,000 views, but he gets thousands of views because he's got 100,000 subscribers. So that's kind of like a good way to gauge out of 100,000 subscribers how many people are actually watching it. Now, you figure a person's got 100,000 subscribers, depending if they got the bell notification icon on, that's how many people out of 100,000 subscribers are watching his videos. So people say, 100,000, over 100,000 subscribers, and the guy's only got 1,000 views, 1,100 views, 1,500. That's for that particular video. But as years go on, that video may get 50,000 views or 100,000 views as time goes on. I have a demo video. I don't know which one it is. And it's got 26 or 27,000 views on that one video. But it's been there for years. It's been there for years, folks. It's like a little science. And then you hear about these guys talking about the algorithm. You know, YouTube picks up the algorithm. Make good thumbnails, catchy thumbnails, good titles. Now, this title is going to be Good Content is King on YouTube. I don't know if this, what the heck is that? I don't know what this is going to come out to, what this title is going to do, if it's going to draw people. It may draw the subscribers. Who knows? Maybe if they see this video, they're going to say, hey, Toodles, I'm out of here. I'm not watching this guy anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I find it amusing though. But you know what? It's like it's like playing a game. You know, it's like playing the stocks. You know, you got all these different stocks in your portfolio, in your investment portfolio. You're saying stuff. Maybe I'll buy some more shares in this particular company and see if it grows. Or maybe I'll buy some more. Maybe I'll sell out some of this and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're playing around with it. It's all experimenting with this here. Just like with eBay. People will say with eBay, same thing with eBay. You know, you got to do different things. I gave tips on how to get items higher in search. I did videos like that. And I do my research on it. And I share it with the world. I don't mind. You know, but it's like a kind of, in a way, it's kind of like a science. You know, and you gotta toy around with it, and you gotta be creative sometimes, and just wing it. That's what I'm doing with this YouTube video, this YouTube channel. I'm winging it now. Now it's like people say, so you don't care about the content you put out? It's not that I don't care, folks, but I'm not gonna be so formal. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's like You know, it's like my brother, we joked around. He'd been around different states. And I remember one time we were talking, I said, so where do you want to go now? What's the next state you want to go visit, on vacation, whatever? He goes, I don't know. There's a big picture. We have a map in there, a big map in the United States. He goes, I'll take a dot and just throw it and see where it lands. It's true. That's what it's like. That's what this YouTube channel is like for me as a small-time creator. I'm just going to put it out there, whatever it may be, and, let the crowds come. If they don't, that's fine. That's okay with me. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there. So, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And again, may turn people off, may turn them on. They may like me. They may hate me. They may like me because I'm very persistent in my ways and I tell it like it is. And I tell you one thing, I like a person like that. Me personally, watching, if I was new, watching somebody like me right now with this video and hearing this person talk, I would say, you know what? I like this guy because he's straight up and forward with his talk. He tells it like it is. I can respect people like that. Seriously, because you know where you stand with them. It's like that. It's not like that. I don't look at that like that old mafia saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. But seriously, I have more respect for a person that's upfront and honest and tells it like it is, because at least you know where you stand with them. They're not doing what these things they talk about, talking behind your back type of thing. Seriously, I knew people like that, and it pissed me off so bad, especially in the corporate world. They see you, they're all happy and smiling and talking, joking around you. Then the next thing you know, you hear from one of your coworkers, hey, you remember that time you were talking about that such thing? Oh, they thought you were so stupid and foolish for what you did. It's like, what? Really? They thought like that? I said, boy, talking in the conversation, you would think they never felt like that about that person. But that's how it is. I'd rather be upfront and honest with a person. If you're going to watch my YouTube videos and you get a takeaway from them, that's great. That's a plus for me. See, that lets me know if I'm getting feedback from a person or getting a thumbs up or whatever, that lets me know one thing, that I'm connecting with people out there. And that's what it's all about, connecting with people. Okay? You could go to all these YouTube creators and they'll sit there verbatim and they will tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you got to get good equipment, you got to do this, and go on and on and on and on and on and on. But here's the thing, here's the takeaway from that. When they started, how did they get to where they are today? What was their first intro video? Everybody tells you where they are today, but what about way back when? I always say, in order to get the answers to the present, you got to go to the past. You got to go to the past to get the answers to the present. And that's what it's going to do for you folks. You can learn from your mistakes. Just don't dwell on them. It's like Joel Osteen would say, he's one of the pastors, of you familiar with him. He says, like a runner in a marathon, in a race. He runs, he's doing good, he trips and falls. He don't sit there, he gets up, dusts himself off, he gets back in the race again. That's what YouTube is all about. You can't sit there and say, geez, I'm never going to grow this channel. It's too hard. It's impossible. No, it ain't. It's hard, but it's not impossible. Listen, even if it all depends how you base your success on things. Even if you gain, or even if your channel, I'm not saying that there's no maxing on it because it can grow higher or it can grow lower. But let's say you hit that goal. Let's say your milestone was, I want to hit 50,000 subscribers for this year, for 2020. And you hit that goal. You hit that milestone. Wouldn't you consider that success? Wouldn't you say, hey, I succeeded, I did it, that was my goal? Do we always have to aim high? Some people say, well, you always got to aim high. But let's just say you couldn't get to that level. Let's say no matter how hard you try, you never will accumulate millions upon millions of subscribers. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know. But let's just say you don't. Are you supposed to throw the towel in and say, well, I didn't hit that milestone. I'm done with YouTube. I'm done with my dreams. Not me. I'm more of a pessimist. I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist. I believe in the underdog. I don't look at life that way, folks. I don't. And I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep pushing on with this here. And If I'm not able to do vlogs every day, do videos every day on a daily basis, I will make sure I do at least once or twice a week. But for the most part, I like to do them on a daily basis. And no, I'm not trying to accumulate 50,000 videos so I have something to talk about and say, well, I've been on eBay, YouTube since 2013. I already have 10,000 videos. It's not that. It's not a question of videos. I've been on channels where the person had 30 videos and they're making phenomenal amounts of money. It don't figure. It don't figure. Okay? And I look at it and I'm in amaze and an awe of disbelief. I say, I can't believe it. I'm saying, so if the person started, let's say 2016, all right, it's now, let's say, and then when I looked at them from 2016, and let's say I was looking back at 2019 or whatever, and I'm looking how many videos they created. And then I'm looking at Social Blade again. People, here he goes again, Social Blade. Well, it just gives me an idea. And it tells you, Social Blade will tell you when they started, right? And you get a little formal intro when you're doing a search on them. It'll tell you what their channel's all about. And I'm looking at them saying to myself, this person, they only did 30 videos? And this is how much they're making according to Social Blade with 30 videos? And I did over 1,000? Not that it makes a difference. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter if you have 5 videos, 10 videos, whatever, or 5,000 or 10,000. It doesn't make a difference. And the proof is in the pudding. I'm telling you right now, I got over 1,000 videos. It did nothing to get me millions or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Did neither or. So if you're thinking, I'll just pump in videos out every day, and I'm sure you'll become higher in search ranking because it stands to reason. You got over 1,000 videos. That's 1,000 titles people could see. Granted, but it's not doing anything for me. It did beef up my views. I got what now? 352,000 views. My milestone will be, if God willing, my milestone would be hitting 1 million views. Now, am I way off? Well, yeah, I am. I only got 352,000 views according to Social Blade. But you know what? I'm happy I got those guys, that many views, and I'm happy I got the subscribers I have. So I can't complain. And whether those people that watch that many videos are subscribers, or a lot of them, I think a lot of them most likely are visitors or people just hitting the channel. That very video I put out that'd be great. But I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining. This video is not to complain. This video is talking about creating good content. The only thing I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the YouTube creative video, when the person was talking about how to check to see subscribers getting the notifications or not, I want to just point that out to you guys, that I don't see that same type of analytic piece there. I don't see it. That's what I'm always talking about there. I'm not knocking YouTube creators, believe me, not by far. I'm not doing that. I that's why I subscribe to them. I love when they put out that stuff. Those YouTube creators, video creators, whatever, insiders or creative insiders, I subscribe to all of them because I want to hear what they're talking about. I want to know what they're talking about. So for me, it's very important I subscribe to those guys. But folks, all I want to say again in closing this video, and I am going to close it because it is lunchtime. I've been rattling on too long, and I don't think anyone's going to watch this video to the end. But if you do, that's great. I just want to say one thing. For those out there who are, again, thinking about starting a YouTube channel, be real. Keep your content clean and let it grow organically. And remember, good content is king on YouTube. That's it. That's the truth. Good content is king on YouTube. Keep watching, because there's more videos coming your way, folks. Until next time, I'm Rich Pasini. Have a great day. And if you do like this video, or any of my videos, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated, only if you want to, hit that bell notification icon. Until next time, bye-bye for now.